hands on my back, whispers poison in my ear. The monkey claws down deep, year after year. Depression swings wide like a rusted metal gate. Nothing ever brings a halfway decent day. Johnny is nothing, just dead air on your TV. I'm not a big fan of me. You're not either, I can see. So don't even bother listening. Johnny is nothing, just static in your teeth. Sand in my teeth, cigarette stuck to my tongue. Late night calling ghosts, say they loved me when they were young. I carve my name in dust, watch the letters blow away. Another joke falls flat, another wasted day. The monkey never goes back, built a nest inside my chest, breeding second thoughts, feeding on my rest. I pull the mic in close, spit the truth, and then I laugh. 'Cause every single word is just cutting me in half. Johnny is nothing, just dead air on your TV. I'm not a big fan of me. You're not either, I can see. So don't even bother listening. Johnny is nothing, just static in your teeth.
Everybody, we're live tonight, baby. Rock, baby.
Sad routine. He's talking to a mic in a room that's never clean. 6,000 awkward rambles to a crowd that isn't there. He's laughing at his own jokes. At least somebody cares. Marijuana happy hour, the worst show ever made. Changing lives for the worse every single day. If you think it can't get dumber, just hit play and you'll see Marijuana happy hour. Don't waste your time like he. No morals, no direction, just snacks and empty takes. He burned through every friendship, 3 co-hosts on the way. The neighbors keep complaining, the landlord moved away. Even his mom says gently, maybe skip tonight's replay. Marijuana happy hour, the worst show ever made. Ruining ears worldwide for 0 likes and praise. If you think you hit rock bottom, he can dig a bit more deep. Marijuana happy hour.
everybody, we are live. Hey, everybody. That is the worst time for the air conditioning to kick in, but we are here live tonight from Pahrump, Nevada, debuting the brand new studio. The brand new studio. Professional gear, supposedly. We'll see. I already noticed that I need to get one of those pantyhose things to put in front because I'm already I got a problem with my S's. My S's are going to be crazy tonight. We're probably going to be peeking out. Let me hear just a little. Where did we put that thing? Hold on. Professional gear, supposedly, we'll see. Wow, it's actually working. It's fucking working. We've been working all day on this. It's working. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it sounds. We'll see how it turns out. We'll see what we're going to do tonight because it's a very new situation. And, Rick set everything up. So we have the 91-year-old dog set everything up. So we'll see how it works tonight. Right, Rick? Yes, we have a pop filter problem. I believe, yes.
Smoke is rising, clouds of green. Johnny
We'll put that on the list of things to buy tomorrow. Every day we'll continuously buy things to make it sound better.
Get lit, get loose, feel the night. Marijuana, happy hour. Feel the surge, the leafy power. Johnny leads, the vibe's insane. Animal thunder in your brain. Drop the brownies, pass the pipe. Johnny's here, the mood is right. Neon lights and leathers gleam. Animal thunder in your brain.
All right, Betty, we're live tonight from the desert from Pahrump. Tonight is the Voyage broadcast in the new studio. We'll see how it goes. We already have figured out one problem. We also have the air conditioning running now, which is probably coming across now because the microphone is so sensitive. I'm literally like 8 feet away from it. It's picking me up. We got the Sennheiser the Sennheiser SB 767 SE Special Edition Gold. We do shit with gold. I'm like Trump, man. Everything's got to be fucking gold in this bitch, or it ain't right. Yeah, it probably sounds like I'm in a storage locker right now. But the air conditioning should shut off. I don't know why it's even on. It's a very odd situation. This is a very not a comfortable situation yet either. I got to get the microphone's got to be higher. Oops. But that came over real, didn't it? Well, let's get to the show, everybody. You say the first test show we'll see how it, if we got any problems. Speaking of problems, the fuck is going on at the airport? Jesus Christ. Fucking white fire trucks pulling out. Now, the Canadian airliner that landed, nobody's bringing up, is that they were landing because somebody fucking stunk in there. There was a smell that they couldn't handle anymore. People were gagging and vomiting. For those that I think those people had the fish, if you know what I mean. Oh boy, hoo-hoo. I felt real the other weird thing tonight that I'm dealing with that I haven't dealt with in a very long time is hearing my voice as soon as I talk. And it is really weird. I don't know if I want to continue to do this with the voice in the head. It's like I'm literally like a psycho now. I literally have voices in my head and it's mine and it's just in a circle. I talk and it goes through my ears. It's very strange, especially when you're this high. Like I said, I'm sore. I'm hitting cables. I had to set up the desk today. I had to put together the desk chair, which is like 2 feet off the ground. I can't figure out why it won't lift. So I'm literally sitting in a desk chair that's about 1.5 feet off the ground. And the new desk, though, is beautiful. Beautiful desk. And we got the 48 channel Hearst board and the Sennheiser 877 SE Special Edition Gold. And we're hoping it comes together. What does Mark up to say? Yeah, I think there's some way to do that, but we'll have to figure that out, man. We'll have to figure. I might like this. I broadcasted like this for a long time. It's bringing back memories of being like on the actual radio again. Yeah. I have a full sound effects board too, but no, not tonight. There's too much to deal with. But tomorrow night we're gonna have the full sound effects screen in front of us, touch screen, 87 sound effects at the beck and call. I'm telling you, this thing is going to get wacky around here, folks. It's going to get crazy around here. That's why I didn't want to do this, because then the show starts to suck because I start playing with all the toys. The fuck is going on with my brain, dude? It's fucking creeping me out, bro. But back to the airplanes, man. So this Canadian plane, man, they had to take a shit. Somebody took a shit in the plane, apparently, and it was disgusting. They had to land, emergency landing. The fire truck was getting ready to go meet it, and boy, did it meet it. Check this shit out. Jesus.
Truck 1 and Company, LaGuardia Tower.
Truck 1 and Company.
Truck 1 and Company, LaGuardia Tower, requesting to cross 4 at Delta.
Truck 1 and Company, cross 4 at Delta.
Truck 1 and Company, crossing 4 at Delta.
Frontier 4195, just stop there, please. Stop. Truck 1, stop. Sorry, Truck 1. Stop, Truck 1. Stop, Truck 1, stop.
4195, we're staying here.
Delta 2603, go around, runway heading 2000. Jet 646. Jet 646, I see you collide with a vehicle there, just hold position. I know you can't move. The vehicles are responding to you now.
Is the runway closed?
Delta 2603, go around, runway heading 2000.
Right, 2000, go around, Delta 2603.
LaGuardia Tower.
Tower, Carnage there to reiterate, LaGuardia Airport is closed at this time. No aircraft in or out.
Okay.
Whoa!
Truck 1 and Company, LaGuardia Tower.
Truck 1 and Company.
Truck 1 and Company, LaGuardia Tower, requesting to cross 4 at Delta.
Truck 1 and Company, cross 4 at Delta.
Truck 1 and Company, crossing 4 at Delta.
Frontier 4195, just stop there, please. Stop. Truck 1, stop. Sorry, Truck 1. Stop, Truck 1. Stop, Truck 1, stop.
4195, we're staying here.
Delta 2603, go around, runway heading 2000. Jet 646. Jet 646, I see you collide with a vehicle there, just hold position. I know you can't move. The vehicles are responding to you now.
Is the runway closed?
Truck 1 and Company, LaGuardia Tower.
Truck 1 and Company.
Truck 1 and Company, LaGuardia Tower, requesting to cross 4 at Delta.
Truck 1 and Company, cross 4 at Delta.
Truck 1 and Company, crossing 4 at Delta.
Frontier 4195, just stop there, please. Stop. Truck 1, stop. Sorry, Truck 1. Stop, Truck 1. Stop, Truck 1, stop.
4195, we're staying here.
Delta 2603, go around, runway heading 2000. Jet 646. Jet 646, I see you collide with a vehicle there, just hold position. I know you can't move. The vehicles are responding to you now.
There we go. Sorry about that.
Is the runway closed?
Difficulties already.
Delta 2603, go around, runway heading
Is the runway
2000.
Right, 2000, go around, Delta 2603.
fucking smashed right into that fucking thing.
Tower, Carnage,
Gotta get the red bar
LaGuardia
shot.
Airport is closed at this time. No aircraft in or out.
Okay.
Whoa! So much taxpayer money down the drain. Jesus Christ. What the fuck, bro? That is, I mean, that's simple. Keep the fucking, hey, can I go? No, don't. Stop. Hey, stop. Hey, stop. And what are they, did they have their headphones in? Did they throw the headsets on and just listen to some hip hop driving the fire truck out there. Man, this is bullshit. You know it's bullshit. You know the motherfucker ain't gonna do nothing. That motherfucker ain't gonna do nothing. He ain't gonna get you at all. They're just driving like, man, you know, all these fucking fake safety things. We're just gonna go out and sit next to the plane. Nothing's gonna happen. And they're like, and the radio must have cut off. And then kabloomy. Right up beside the fucking, the thing went kabloomy. It went kabloomy. I know. Kabloomy. So, I mean, the airports are fucked right now, man. 5 hours to get on a plane. Why are we not paying? What is going on? We're at war with Iran and we're not paying security? Are we retarded? Is America just straight up autistic? Have we done lost our minds so bad that nothing can happen? I'm crazy. Okay, I got to do something about another monitor in here. I'll tell you, I need another monitor, a big monitor. All right. So tomorrow we get a pop filter, and tomorrow a giant monitor for in here. We'll get that taken care of tomorrow. Now the air conditioning is grinding back up again. All right, it's something else tonight. I'm telling you, it's crazy. All right. So, yeah, man, that's fucking crazy. That's like if I ran the goddamn. If I was up in traffic control, I'd be smoking a little blunt. And they're like, hey, dude, can we go down? Are we cleared? And you're like, yeah, it should be all right, dude. Hold on a second. Yeah. Ooh, can you taste it? Ooh, the sweet weed. Oh, fuck, dude. No, stop. Stop, dude. No, stop. Fuck. It's like when you sit there and you see in a car running a red light, and you're like, no, don't pull forward. You pulled forward. He's dead. Smash kabloomy. Smashy kabloomy. They come up there and they go, smashy kabloomy. Ooh, yeah, smashy kabloomy. But anyways, I digress. I'm literally going insane tonight. Let me see if I can turn off this monitor of my own voice going into my head. Oh my God, I'm whistling and popping and screwing. Right, let's make this one a quick one. What do you say? What do we got going on here? We got Bill O'Reilly. We got Stuttering John. We got the music teacher. Quality murder. I don't know what that is. Let's see what's going on with the quality murder clip here.
A quadruple amputee professional cornhole player has been arrested for murder in Maryland. Here's what happened. Dayton James Weber, the first quadruple amputee to play in the American Cornhole League, is facing first and second degree murder charges.
Yeah, this was the guy. We couldn't figure out last night during Too Stoned how he actually shot somebody, but now watching footage, I guess the guy has no problem
they were in the back seat of the car
fingers.
When they witnessed Weber shoot the front seat passenger during an argument. Weber reportedly then stopped the vehicle and asked the two living passengers to help him pull the victim out of the car. The witnesses declined to help, instead exiting the vehicle and fleeing the scene. Weber left the scene with the victim still in his car. Weber's YouTube channel contains a series of videos of him shooting firearms, with titles including No Hands, No Feet Shooting. Soon after the incident, officers received a report of a body in a yard, which was identified as the victim. Detectives located Weber's car near a hospital in Virginia, where Weber had reportedly sought treatment for a medical issue. He was arrested upon release. Weber was diagnosed with Streptococcus pneumoniae, a bacterial infection that affected his legs and arms. At 10 months old, when he was given a 3% chance to live, his arms and legs were amputated to remove the infection from his body. In 2020, he was named the best cornhole player in Maryland, then launched his professional career in the American Cornhole League. The league said they would not comment on the investigation in a post on social media. Weber is currently in custody and awaiting extradition.
Nobody even knew there was a cornhole league until yesterday. So last night we were trying to piece together how a guy with no fucking fingers can shoot a guy in a car. So I don't know. So the exact thing that happened yesterday is he goes and picks up a couple of buddies. They're sitting in the back seat, and the black guy, the motocross black guy, that's a different kind of black guy. Motocross black guy is completely different than regular black guy. But they got in an argument. I don't know how this guy pulls. How do you let a guy with no hands pull a gun on you? I just don't. I don't understand. Did he think he was joking? So he pulls out. He shoots the guy in the fucking head twice, and then asks the two dudes in the back, "Hey, you going to help me get this fucking guy out of my car?" And they're like, no. We're going to fucking run. We're going to fucking run. Yeah, I got to get the monitor higher. I can't see the chat. All right. Inside baseball, sorry. The two dudes are like, no, we're not going to fucking help you fucking dump the body. But the guy with no arms and no legs managed to pull the car over and get the fucking dead guy out of his car and throw him in a pasture and go up to the hospital. I ain't feeling so hot. I'm a little out of breath. I had to, take a dead man, complete dead weight out of my car with no fucking hands or legs. He's amazing. Look at him. He can climb a ladder. Amazing. He shoots with the nub. I had no idea. I had no idea that man could shoot. All last night, we're like, how in the fuck do you let a man with no hands murder you? This guy's got to be that guy must have been super fucking high. He was like, I'm going to fucking kill you. Yeah, bro, whatever. You're not going to fucking kill me. Let's just go, bro. Come on, quad father. I wonder what the pussy is like being a cornhole champion. I was voted cornhole champion once too, but that was just in Cell Block 3. But that's a whole other story. When we want to get into the trauma dumping, but tonight we're here to have fun in the brand new studio. The brand new studio. It's brand new. And it's a studio. But no, the dude could literally shoot. He could fucking shoot. With no hands. Like I would not have the energy to, I don't know. So I wanted to see him put the cuffs on him. I want to see cuffs on a guy with no arms or no hands. Anybody has a photo of the man being cuffed up? The quadriplegic. Because last night, all we saw was this. Where is that? Damn it, we forgot. On the MHH network, what we do is we erase everything after we get done with it because we do not like to repeat. So, you know what? Sometimes it backfires. Yeah, okay, we got that. Okay. So, I'm sorry, folks. This is a technical experiment tonight. I think it's going well so far, but I got about 18 other buttons now to look at that I never had before. So we're working on it here. Rick already went to bed. He's fucking 91 years old. He's already in bed. I know. I'll be up all night. We'll be here all night. We're going to be playing around. But yeah, a man with no arms, no legs, murdered a guy in the front seat of his car, and he was driving. That's the other thing, too. We were like, well, was he driving? Was it his car? Yep, he driving his car, murdered his friend, motorcycle black. Not like motorcycle gang black, but like motocross black, which is really a different kind of black guy. I believe there was a band called, what's his name? He said X is going to give it to you. The guy, he is going to give it to you. X, he's going to give it to you. Remember that guy? Woof, woof. Whoa. There's a little bit of a diaphragm problem with the microphone. Woof, woof. Ooh, a little bit of a peak there. Anyways. Woof, woof. X gonna give it to you, DMX and the Rough Riders. That's a motorcycle black. They go out and they ride the quads all crazy, popping wheelies and shit. I don't even know how. I wouldn't even know where to start. Oh my god! Am I starting? I almost started my curtains on fire. Holy shit! It only goes uphill from here, folks. I'm telling you. Woof woof. X gonna give it to you. DMX, yes. Rough Riders. That's a motorcycle black. He's one of those. They go all crazy with them quads on the street. They do wheelies and two-siders and endos. They do the scrape thing where the sparks come off the back. It's fucking awesome. I want to be a motorcycle black guy one day because those guys are cool. Super cool. All right, you can hear everything I'm doing. That's not a. We're gonna have to do something there too. All right. Thank you for hanging in with me, folks. Tonight we are literally trying out the first professional broadcasts that we've done in about 5 years. So we're trying. I mean, I know there's some. Okay, so we got quad murder is done, so we'll get rid of that one. All right. Goddamn mouse is fucking click. My mouse isn't working. Mousy mouse, work where you work. There you go. Work like you're supposed to. I paid big money. Big money for you. Big money. So, you know, I there's nothing worse in this world than a narc. And people that, you know, as a star, like me, you know, I'm a star and I deserve star treatment and I'm a little bit eccentric. You know, if I was to show up on a movie set and they ask me for my rider or I go do a live performance, you know, I know thousands of you waiting for me to get back on the road, and so am I. I can't wait to get out there and, you know, do some more sellout theaters in my brain. You know, what are we talking about here? What am I even doing? What are we doing here? Narcs, my rider. So, like, Johnny, what would you like in your dressing room or before you leave? What would you request if we could send somebody out to get you anything you want? What do you need? I'm like, I need about 6 pre-rolls, indica preferred. I would like a 6-pack of Miller High Life bottles, chilled. I would like a cheese pizza, a pepperoni pizza, a 12-pack of ice cold Coca-Cola in the glass bottles, 1 bag of Cool Ranch Doritos, another bag of nacho cheese Doritos, and I'm telling you, I think what else I would want. That's it. And if I was feeling a little froggy that night, I'd say, hey, you know what? Throw in a bottle of Crown Royal in there, just in case. And I want ice cubes made in the shapes of footballs. Just because. That's it. But, you know, I'm not that big of a star yet. But stars can, you know. There's one star that was leaked today by a bunch of creeps and a bunch of losers and a bunch of weirdos talking shit again about people more talented than them. Brought somebody on to narc him off for doing drugs. Now, I sold drugs for 8 years. I've never told one person who I sold drugs to. I never said anybody. I've never said on radio or anywhere who I saw doing drugs. Because it's a part of the culture in Hollywood. Once you come out and you start outing people for doing drugs, you'll never work again. There's a code. I still live by this code today. I never would ever mention anyone's name. But boy, could I. You know? Boy, could I. But this bitch comes on and just fucking out-stuttering John today. This is crazy.
Script. Horrible. And John can't act. The DP quit after 3 days, so
Really?
it delayed us. Yep.
Why?
Because John was very possessive and he was yelling at everybody. And also, he was sending PAs to go get him alcohol and to bring him drugs. What he would do is he would smoke a cigarette. He would take 2 or 3 drags, take 2 or 3 sips of a beer, put the cigarette in the beer and be done with that, and then snort the cocaine, and then open a new can of beer, do the same thing over and over, was always late to his call. I also found condoms all over the rooms. And he was married at the time. So explain that to me. I got him Mark Cuban. One of my clients got Mark Cuban to come in for free.
Are you gay or straight?
I am gay.
Do you think other people would...
Wouldn't you like to know? How daddy. So this bitch comes on because Stuttering John would open up a beer, take 2 drinks, take 2 puffs of the cigarette, put the cigarette in the beer, and then he would do cocaine. Stuttering John would do cocaine. He was late to the calls. Now, if you've seen this movie, I'm surprised Stuttering John didn't, put a toaster in his shower. It was so bad. Yeah, he was out doing cocaine. He had condoms. This man had condoms, and he's married. Condoms and married. Look at him. Cheating on his girlfriend, doing cocaine, drinking beers, and smoking cigarettes. I saw it, I say. Really? This bitch works anywhere important? This fucking crackhead-looking bitch?
Script. Horrible. And
Seriously?
John Canna,
Come on.
the DP, quit after 3 days. So
Really?
It delayed us. Yep.
Why?
So what, we got about a 15-minute...
John was very possessive and he was yelling
look at her.
everybody. And also, he was sending
She looks like the fucking lead singer of Tesla after when he was on meth.
and to bring him drugs. What he would do is he would smoke
look, this woman is working anywhere. Look at this.
Drags,
She literally looks like
take 2 or 3
allegedly
sips of the
or
beer,
whatever
put the cigarette in
could
the beer and be done with that.
maybe
and
work the
then
truck stop a little bit.
snort the cocaine and then open a new can of beer, do the same thing over and over, was always late to his call. I also found condoms all over the rooms. And he was married.
I found condoms.
So explain that.
He's married and we had condoms.
One of my clients got Mark Cuban to come in for free.
I got Mark Cuban to
Are
come
you gay
on.
or straight?
I am gay.
Do you think other people would...
I am gay. Of course I'm gay. He's super gay. I mean, that guy is so fucking gay. He's black gay. There's weird dudes. That's a weird segment of the population. The gay, flamboyant gay black. Very, very. She looks like the informant on fucking Afro Man. House rated. That lady is completely full of shit. We did research. She never worked with Stuttering John ever. See, these guys are hacks. One of the guys, a failed sitcom guy from the 90s. What's his name? Jewy Bush? I don't know. Andrew Bush. And we all know the Hamburger Man. Travis knows the Hamburger Man. Travis says, hi, Hamburger Man. And, of course, that fucking Fred Flintstone fuck that apparently works at a local gas station. Yep. Stuttering John. He's doing cocaine and drinking beer and smoking cigarettes and has condoms. Yeah. Jealous? Jealous much? Jealous? I literally came across something, a jealous guy. Jealousy. I've come across 2 guys today online. We've come across this guy before, but he looks like maybe he's got some Ozempic. He looks like maybe he's cutting some weight. I don't know what the guy's name is. I never really really looked into him because the guy is a fucking clown and he buries himself every day. I think he's autistic or is retarded, or maybe I should get a cowbell or a triangle and scream now. We have the new upgraded. Hey. These guys are obsessed with cuckery. They're like, this guy does a podcast. This guy does a podcast and he has a wife and he goes over to this guy's house and he cucks. So what? So what? Cucking is fun. I've cucked. I've been cucked. I love cucking. I'm so cucking into cucking. I'm a cuck master general, they call me. They call me cucky. Cuck me up, baby. Cuck me up. Give me the old cucking. I've been cucked. Not intentionally. I've been in swinging situations where I've been cucked. I mean, I was like a softball player, that plays softball on the weekends compared to a trained athlete that fucked my wife retarded that night. Yeah, that was a cuckery. I've been cucked. Some of these guys can go on and hit their cowbell and get all excited about me being cucked. But I've also cucked. I've also been the cucky, the cucker. I'm a mother cooker. I've made love to a woman whose husband was paralyzed. And all I remember from that situation is he sat there in his chair and he just stared at me. And all I heard was stroke, 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 faster, stroke, hit her harder, Johnny, stroke, stroke, stroke. Jeremy Hambley is a cock! Jeremy Hambley is a cuckold confirmed! His best friend Adam is a fucking bull that comes over to his house every fucking week and is plowing his wife. What is wrong with these guys? It turns out that Sky Roan was a vanilla gorilla all along. Jerry's so fucking. He's got the white bull fucking. So it turns out
overwhelming.
The evidence is overwhelming. You actually have the receipts of it, folks. Quartering's buddy Adam, that I only knew from the one time when Jer got a phone call while he was ripping card packs from his buddy, and he was like, am I still coming over and drinking with you, or what's going on?
Coming in his pants talking
Jared's
about
like, I'm still streaming, and buddy hung up real quick. Well, this guy's had interactions with Jared on Twitter. He has a public-facing Twitter account where he says he's an IRL friend of Jared, and he goes over to the house all the time. Well, it turns out the same Twitter handle that he has is the same handle that he has on Reddit. Now, this guy hid all of his Reddit post history, okay? Thinking that no one would ever find out. But the truth is, there is a glitch within the Reddit system that allows you to see all the hidden posts. And so Return of the Mac and Cheese on Kiwi Farms got all this guy's Reddit history.
Best thread ever, by the way.
It's like the greatest effort post of all time. We're getting crazy.
High effort.
This guy's on like R Wisconsin Bulls, like R cuckolding, and this guy's like an
I don't
active
understand
bull.
what's funny about having a guy and his wife being drilled by a guy with a big dick. What's the big deal?
Other men and being a fucking bull on Reddit. And this guy and his wife are going over to Jer's all the fucking time.
Some of us like to drain our balls, unlike you, fucking virgin boy. I've never seen anybody get excited. Oh my God, he's cucking. Oh, they're cucking. It's literally like, well, I was watching it. It gave me flashbacks of being like a 9-year-old kid and telling all my buddies that I kissed a woman's privates. And they were screaming like that, swinging their arms like, the guy's like a fat muppet. What is wrong with this guy? I mean, there's something wrong with him. Jeremy Hambley is a cock!
Jeremy Hambley is a cuckold confirmed.
I mean, what the fuck, dude? Nothing has ever brought me that much joy in my life. Who cares? Who cares? He's a cuck. So? 2026. This is not 1975.
Jeremy Hambley is a cock! Jeremy Hambley is a cuckold confirmed! His best friend Adam is a fucking bull that comes over to his house every fucking week and is plowing his wife. It turns out that
You guys losing his fucking mind over it. What the fuck is going on out there? Seriously, wait, what the fuck? Fuck, dude. I'm just gonna tell these guys. Maybe if maybe I'll send him a clip. Okay. He has lost some weight, but he's still got them big old fat juicy tits. I'd love to suck on your big fat juicy tits, Triple P. Yeah, baby. Give me those big fat titties. Let me put some of that hole between them and slide it right in. Let me cuckold your chest for one night, Triple P. What the fuck is wrong with me? What's going on? That guy's driving me crazy. I think I want to fuck him. I don't think I want to make fun of him anymore. I think I want to make love to that man with them sweet big fat titties. But anyways, I don't understand the excitement. It literally looks like an 8-year-old kid getting a Pokemon store going. So I went and got some takeout today from Dan's Burgers, right up the street here. Oh man, he makes some good burgers, like good fresh burgers. And there's a guy setting up a new shop, and I'm looking, and it's got the pegboard, and it's got the counter in front of the pegboard. I'm like, oh, cool. Looks like we're getting another dispensary. Very excited about it. Super excited. Maybe getting a new dispensary. I'm kind of peeking around in there, and then the guy comes out, and he's like, hey, man, can I help you? And I was like, man, I'm just curious. What are you putting in here? A dispensary? And he just looks at me, and he goes, no. I says, well, what business are you putting in here? And he goes, we sell Pokemon cards. What? Like baseball cards too and others? No, just Pokemon. You're opening up an entire retail space to sell Pokemon cards. And that's actually you put pen to paper. You're selling cheap Japanese cards in a store. A store. 2026, I'm going to open up a brick and mortar store where I sell Pokemon cards, and that's all I do. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. If this guy makes money and this actually works, I'm done. This is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. This is the dumbest thing ever. Yeah, we're going to open up a Pokemon store. All we're going to have is just Pokemon. I was really upset because it had cool lights in there. Like, there were different colors and everything. But, we'll try. We try, man, We try, man. We try as hard as we can. But I wish in life I could just get excited like this just once.
Jeremy Hambley is a cock! Jeremy Hambley is a cuckold confirmed! His best friend Adam is a fucking bull that comes over to his house every fucking week and is plowing his wife. It turns out that Skyrone was a vanilla gorilla. Oh.
Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. All right, it's time to start judging books by their covers. Now, I'm just going to preface this clip I'm going to show you here by, I could see. That checks out. You ever see when somebody says that they're accused of a crime and they show a picture of the guy and you're like, yep, that checks out. That guy would commit that crime. So why, if you're the head of the school board or you're the head of hiring people, why would you hire a guy that looks like he was a fucking roadie from the band Yes in 1987. Who thinks this is a good idea to get the lead singer of Styx to teach music classes at our high school? Boy, who would have thought something would have went wrong? Now, tell me, if you were going to hire anybody to work at a school, would you hire this man?
A Clark County grand jury this afternoon indicting a high school band teacher for reportedly having a relationship with a student. This is just the latest in a string of Clark County School District employees getting in trouble with the law for acting inappropriately towards children. 8 News Now education reporter Joshua Piguero joining us now with the very latest of cases. Joshua?
Jordan Boucher was a teacher at Las Vegas High School. He was arrested last month accused of having a sexual relationship with a 16-year-old student. His
guy's name was Boucher.
A handful of arrests since January of CCSD staffers. A grand jury indicted Boucher Wednesday after his arrest on February 23rd on 6 counts of school employee engaging in a sex act with pupil and 1 count of unlawful communication between a person of authority and pupil. An arrest report says the 36-year-old admitted to the relationship and told police he and the victim considered themselves boyfriend and girlfriend. Last month, the grand jury indicted another teacher, Brian Conway. The 48-year-old was a math teacher at Lawrence Junior High School and accused of sexting and groping a 13-year-old girl. An investigator said Conway touched the girl's body and kissed her. According to the child's father, Conway messaged the girl that, quote, he's ready to commit several felonies for her. Court records show Conway's scheduled to go to trial in April. In January, police arrested Nicholas Jefferson. CCSD says Jefferson successfully completed a background check last fall and was a volunteer at El Dorado High School.
Looks like he's trouble too. Look at him.
Of trying to solicit sexual acts from a student in exchange for money and a modeling contract. And on top of all that, on Monday, Metro arrested 42-year-old Pernell Graham. He was a PE teacher at Cram Middle School when he reportedly forced a 14-year-old girl to perform sex acts on him. The attacks lasted until the girl turned 17 earlier this year. Brian?
And another CCSD teacher also sitting in the Clark County Jail without bail. Douglas Trinkle facing 5 charges, including sexual assault and child abuse. Trinkle taught at Cimarron Memorial High School. Now CCSD says he's not allowed on campus. And the incident involved the minor who wasn't a student at that high school.
El Trinco.
For the latest on this and other stories, visit 8newsnow.com and tune into our live newscasts on Channel 8 every day at 6 and 11 p.m. or weekdays from 4 to 7 a.m.
That's probably a good idea to go 8 News Now. Thank you for the clip. 8newsnow.com. The fucking horny teachers of Las Vegas. Jesus Christ. Can't send your kids to go. Fucking Tingle's going to tingle your children. Yes, Mr. Tingle. Would you like me to perform some I performed sex acts on Mr. Tingle. I'm willing to commit several felonies. My name is Mr. Tingle. I'm here for the felonies and the pussy. Hey, everybody, let's maybe stop fucking the kids. These kids, you know, before you could fuck the kid, back in the day, teachers were banging kids like crazy. But there was no social media, you know. There's nobody telling them that was wrong, because it was wrong. It's always wrong. Damn, you send your kids to fucking school and they get fucking tingled with by Mr. fucking Tingle. Fucking Tingle Tickle. They call him the old Tingle Tickle around there. Oh, the old Tingle Tickle. So nothing. Where else are we? All right, that's it. Okay, so nothing is funnier than a man who's never really done drugs. Grew up in Connecticut, just a silver spoon up his ass. He's never really had to struggle. Never had to worry about paying his electric bill. I mean, the guy was working at a current affair when he was 16. You know, Bill O'Reilly. Now, Bill O'Reilly had to leave Fox because he called a lady one time while shoving a dildo up his ass and masturbated while he talked to the lady on the phone. He had to pay her $27 million. Bill Maher Bill Maher. No, sorry, Bill Maher. Bill O'Reilly also loved to put on women's panties and masturbate. He liked to grab women's privates. He liked to, very bad at picking up women. The worst game in the history of game, Bill O'Reilly. Where is Bill O'Reilly now, you ask? Well, now he's out on the streets. Bill O'Reilly, he sheds the desk. He's got to get out there and show the people because he is a people. Bill O'Reilly, he's out there terrorizing San Francisco. No more desk. Just no spin, baby. Bill O'Reilly visits San Francisco.
So this is the Tenderloin District of San Francisco, one of the worst places in the United States of America. The reason it's so bad is because there's no law enforcement at all here. There's violence, drugs everywhere. They call this stretch of the Tenderloin Cartel Alley. Now, I'm reporting with a mixture of anger and sadness. Should not be happening in the United States.
He's so old he can't even walk anymore.
And it's happening because of one major reason.
He's got that old fucking AARP walk.
About these people. They don't care. All right? So every indignation you could possibly imagine happens right out here in full view. So we're going to stop for a moment. So this is a hotel right here, up there. You can't stay in that hotel because you will be beaten to a pulp. All right?
Why?
What the currency here is...
To a pulp?
...is heroin, cocaine,
wow,
methamphetamine, all of it tinged now with fentanyl, which will kill you like that. Now, these addicted people, these street people, they don't care whether they're...
I love watching Grandpa.
Most of them. Okay?
Shedding the desk and out with the people.
Around intoxication. That's
okay.
It. At
all
the
right.
same time.
Okay. Yeah, Grandpa, yell at me.
The city gives them needles, crack pipes. It's just insane. So the problem never gets solved.
Crack pipes.
It's circular. Now, why do they come here? Why not go to Des Moines, someplace like that?
I don't know. Why don't you crack the code?
San Francisco and the state of
Bill.
California gives them money, as we discussed earlier, cash. Okay, for nothing.
Well, that and
they use the cash.
San Francisco's 76 and sunny every day.
So why wouldn't you come here to San Francisco? It doesn't snow. It's not hot in the summer.
Because you don't have to worry about freezing to death in the winter.
The people who live here are just terrorized.
Dummy. Way to go, Captain Obvious. Bill O'Reilly really hitting the streets, figured it out. Jesus Christ. Leave it to the kids, Bill. Retire, you old fucking cripply old little prick. You're just sad now. If there's any time you should be behind the desk, it's now. I've never seen Bill going out, oh, we're going to do a field piece. I'm going to walk around. Hold on a second. Are we sure he just wasn't walking in front of a green screen? Are we sure this was even real? Hold on a second. Take a look again. I think they just did this.
So this
he
is
sent a
the
camera out
Tenderloin
and then they did
District
a green
Francisco,
screen.
One of the worst places in the United States of America. The reason it's so bad is because there's no...
Is that why he's walking like that? Because he's not walking anywhere? Is he walking in place?
Everywhere. They call this stretch of the Tenderloin Cartel Alley. Now, I'm reporting with a mixture of
anger
of
feelings
and sadness. Should not be happening in the United States. All right? And it's happening because of one major reason. People don't care about these people. They don't care. All right? So every
That really looks
indignation
fake to me.
you could
Let me look on the big
possibly
screen here.
imagine happens right out here in full view.
The shot of that hotel looks
So
AI.
we're going to stop for a moment.
It's
So
weird.
this is a hotel right here, up there.
Right?
You can't stay in
I
that
don't think he's
hotel
even outside.
because you will be beaten to a pulp.
Look
right?
at that. He's like
What
the
the
sun.
currency here
He's
is
lighter than
is heroin,
the scene around him.
cocaine,
Either he's a ghost
methamphetamine,
or he's in front of a
all
green
of
screen.
it tinged now with fentanyl, which will kill you.
Because
like
if
that.
Bill O'Reilly's
And
walking
these are
down the
addicted
street with
people.
cameras, they're
These
gonna
are
beat the
street
fuck
people.
out of him.
They don't care whether they live or die. Most of them.
Look at that.
Okay.
It's a green
Their
screen.
whole
It's
lives
completely
center around
fake.
Intoxication. That's it. At the same time, the city gives them needles, crack pipes. It's just insane. So the problem never gets solved. It's circular. Now, why do they come
It just
here?
keeps going around.
Why not go to Des Moines or someplace like that? Because
Look at Grandpa explaining. Yeah, they're out here doing them drugs. Like that, like he wasn't even on the street. That was a complete green screen. This is fucking hilarious. Fucking Bill O'Reilly is so sad. He's so sad. I mean, he's the only guy that had to have that fucking has to talk to a woman when he's got a dildo up his ass. I mean, come on. God, you could do it. You can't find any hookers in New Jersey? Your goddamn governor found hookers, no problem. Jesus Christ, you people out there. Well, that's it for tonight. We've done it all. We exposed Bill O'Reilly in front of the green screen. A. Smith is here. They just love the drugs. I want to thank A. Smith. I want to thank Marco for hanging out. And I want to thank everybody for sitting through this nightmare tonight of a program. But this is our first night in our real studio with real microphones and real everything. So we're going to really excited to listen to see how bad it turned out or how great it sounded. Maybe it's good. I've been working on this for a week, trying to tweak everything, get the board ready. I mean, we've been working hard. So we'll see if our hard work paid off when we listen to the show later. Thank you, everybody, for listening tonight. It is the one and only Marijuana Happy Hour. It's the happiest hour on radio. Thank you for enjoying episode 6654, everybody. 6,654 episode. Until then, smoke 'em if you got 'em. Thank you, A. Smith. Thank you, Mr. Duggar 420. Thank you all. Rick, anything else before we leave tonight, my friend?
Hey, Producer Rick here. Just wanted to say thanks for watching and listening to the MHH Network, to all our followers, haters, and occasional viewers.
Be sure to like, comment, and follow, as if you don't already know how the internet works.
Want to see more? Of course you do. Look up Johnny and Marco using the tags on screen. Podcasts, Let's Plays, music, and more.
Thanks again for watching, and we will see you next time. Okay, Johnny, let's go home.
All right, thanks, Rick. And I want to thank everybody for listening. And we'll be back again tomorrow night with some tweaks. And we'll get this thing on track one time or another. Thank you for listening. And we're going to send you home tonight with a mouthful of mint berry crunch.
Get ready for breakfast with a cool twist. New Mint Berry Crunch. Crispy clusters, tangy berries, and a breeze of mint. Pour on refreshing spearmint milk, and it's a chili crunch that'll wake your taste buds.
Oh, yeah.
Me, myself, I'm heading to the Sitco to get some of them discount hot dogs. And what time is it right now? I think we're getting close. 1:38, so I got to get there by 1:42 for the half-price hot dogs before they throw the hot dogs away and they're unavailable. Half-price hot dogs at the Sitco. I need to get in my spaceship and get on the Interstellar Highway. Thank you, everybody, for listening to a man go into a psychotic episode. Listening to his own voice for 1 hour, the narcissism just keeps going. Off to get hot dogs on the Interstellar Highway. Good night, everybody. What the fuck was that?
shit. Ha!
Coming at you there from the Nevada desert. Dust on the boots, stars in the rearview. Hey, from whatever solar system.
fellow humans have been shackled. If you want your planet's freedom, then give us back the prototype.
You can have the prototype, but can we keep this?
It's a trash bag.
What?
That's what you would call a worst case scenario? Yeah. Not, losing oxygen or exploding in space or flying into an asteroid field. You're really killing the vibe, bro.